Welcome to the Idaho Business Podcast, the only Idaho podcast focused on providing profits for Idaho people. If you love our state and love small business, you are in the right place. We interview local legends, learn business, and have way too much fun doing it. You're listening to the Idaho Business Podcast with your friend, host, and all-around great guy and owner of New Clean Commercial Cleaning, Spencer Ward.
All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today, as always, we're sponsored by Dell's Outdoor Advertising. These guys are great at helping you with your traditional and digital needs within the billboard space. They are located throughout I-15, especially on the path from Pocatello into Blackfoot area. And if you give them a call, give Rob a call at 208-232-6886, and he can give you a 1 month free or installation for free when you sign up for a 3-month deal with them. So you're not limited just for 3 months. Obviously, go as long as you want, but there you go. Give them a call today. Make something happen. Make a change for you and your business. Take a risk if you haven't tried it before, and give a clear call to action on one of these billboards. All right, everyone. Today, I'm sure everyone's, I'm sure everyone's still struggling with hiring. From me traveling around the state, seeing all the hiring signs throughout all the businesses I'm looking at, from fast food to construction to industrial setting jobs to service industry jobs like I run. Everything out there pretty much is wanting for employees. So let's talk a little bit more about that today. What we can do to get the talent under our roof. So we've talked about this over and over again. And if you haven't done this, listen, I'm going to give you a freebie. Email me at info@theidahobusinesspodcast.com and say, hey, can you help me come up with some core values? Will you help me get my core values in place? And I will honestly help you. It's one thing I am good at, is getting those things put in place. And I can help guide you. I obviously can't tell you what your core values are, but I can help guide you to get to those to that point. Or you can just listen to some of the other podcasts we've recorded about core values and how to have your own core values and create them. But that's the first step, really, guys and gals, is have core values set for your company. If you're the sole owner of your company, it's literally the core values that define you as a person. And the main, 4, no more than 5 core values that really speak to you and define you. If you're a partnership or a team situation like that, then it's a core value that defines your team in general. And no matter where you are in life, whatever business you go and start later on in life, you use those same core values, because that is you and that's who you are. And that's the type of person you want to attract. So that's 101 right there. Know what person you're trying to attract. If you're trying to attract just a random piece of crap off the street that's going to come up and interview and and maybe stay for one day, enough to get one little paycheck from you and never be seen again, then don't worry about your core values. Sorry, got something in my throat today. But if you're looking for some longevity, and this, obviously it's not foolproof. You're still going to have some people slip through the cracks that are just not a fit. But if you're looking for longevity and you're looking for people that really are someone who you'd like to be around and someone who you'd like to even hang out with in a social setting, I'm telling you, get your core values in place. Use them as you write your hiring ads. And I'm telling you now, you will be pleasantly surprised what kind of applicants start to come through the door once you position yourself that way. If you want what you've always had, keep writing the same boring ads, the same boring way, the same boring format. Because if you listen to Indeed, they'll have you do the same boring format. Now, don't use Indeed. Don't take their advice on how to write your ads. They're not copyright pros. They're a search engine. All they so you view them as that. You view them as the Google for hiring people. They're literally a search engine. So take their advice as what are the popular titles for the job that you're posting. Maybe, for my job, maybe janitor is more popular to search for than cleaner. Maybe if you're a restaurant, maybe a cook is searched better than chef, or vice versa. Those type of things you need to figure out with Indeed. And that's what Indeed's there for, and that's what you call them and ask your Indeed rep for. But do not take their advice on how to write your ad. They will lead you astray, and they will let you write the most boring, mundane ad that makes you want to stab a pencil through your eye as you read it. Because I've read a bunch of them, and they're garbage. They're hot garbage. So just you treat Indeed as a search engine, and even Facebook or any of these other places that your Glassdoor, ZipRecruiter, they're all search engines. You just got to learn how to utilize them the best way for your advantage. Write the ad the way you want to write it, and you'll see it work. Now, I've had the same job ad for 4 years now, and it is still successful, one after another. And I still get people laughing at it, and they'll comment about it in their interviews. And I love to hear that, because if I'm making them laugh and they're getting my vibe as I'm writing it, I'm like, oh, please pick me to work for, because you would be so welcome here. And you would be just a welcome breath of fresh air here, because you are a core values match. Now, sometimes you feel like, as you're interviewing this person or people, that, man, this person seems like they're a real good core values match. Now, this is where you don't want to just have one interview and one and done, and you're, okay, let's hire you. Okay. People can put on a good front. And what we do is we do a one-on-one interview. We do a group interview first, one-on-one interview, and then a working week interview. Now, it could be different from you guys. You can do one-on-one interviews, phone interviews, whatever you want to do, but do them in a different place, different time, a different day as you do these interviews, because I believe, and many of the others that I've seen around me that are doing this successfully, is in the term blood in, blood out, meaning if you make it a little hard, and I know it seems crazy to think this way right now, even with the shortages going on, but if you make it a little harder for them to get in, it's harder for them wanting to think about getting out. So if it's just one interview and, hey, Ernie, you seem like a good dude. You got a warm body. That's what I'm looking for. You're hired. How long do you think Ernie, if he's not an exact perfect core values match for you, is going to last? Okay. Remember, blood in, blood out. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. I know a janitorial company called New Clean, which is known, our industry is known for high turnover. And we still experience it, but we do have people that have been with us for 4, 5, 6, 7 years. And they are wonderful people. We love them, and they just get us. They're perfect core value matches, and they love being in our company. They love being around us, and that's where you want to find. So write your ads the right way, write them with your core values in mind. If you want some help with that, email me as well. I can help you with that. I'm offering some free stuff here. Take it or leave it. Either way. But if you keep doing the same mundane stuff every day, and then you keep hitting your head against the wall every week because your applicants aren't coming in, and you're seeing one applicant, 2 applicants a week coming in, when you really should be getting 10 to 20 a week. Can't tell you anything because I try to help you. but you're living the very definition of insanity because you're just doing it over and over, expecting different results. So leads me to my next point. When you are setting budgets for these jobs, that's another thing where Indeed and Facebook will lead you astray. They're going to tell you as you're creating a job, oh, you need $62 a day to make this job perform the way you want it to perform. Okay, that's bull crap again. Now look, you can use your rep, and you can look in the Indeed analytics and that kind of stuff, and find how different jobs are doing, and how they're showing, what pages they're showing on. Obviously, you want to show up on the first page, just like a Google search result. But it doesn't, unless it's a highly competitive space. It's not going to take $62 a day to do it, guys and gals. And I've seen situations where people are spending that much money, or even a little less, and it turns out to be more money than they need to spend. And we help back off the budget, and we change a few things around in their hiring ad, and they have more success. So remember those things. Indeed is just a search engine that just wants your money. They're going to try to milk as much money out of you as they possibly can. I've tried the, pay $1,000 a month thing. I've tried that. Does it work any better? No. What works good, if you have a reoccurring need to hire, and this is a position that's happening, and maybe you're a higher turnover position that you just need to constantly be hiring for, be renewing it on Indeed every 2 weeks. Now again, and this is Facebook, this is Glassdoor, this is all of those. They'll all tell you, no. The best way to get the best performance from our sites is to leave them for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and that's where you're going to see the best performance. BS again. I've done this for years now, and I'm telling you, if you renew every 2 weeks, it used to not have to be that way. Before COVID, I was renewing them maybe once a month, and I was fine. But I'm telling you, every 2 weeks, or even less than once a month, I was, there's times it was going 2 months or maybe even 3 months. But now, in this climate, renew it every 2 weeks. And on Facebook, just don't click renew job ad. Don't do that, because it's just renewing an old post. Close it out. Same thing with Indeed or Glassdoor, all these other locations. Close them completely out. And as you start up a new post, you can literally use a template from your previous posts and use it that way, and it shows up as a brand new job posting. That helps you get better visibility. It shows, obviously, that the job is not aging. If you leave it on there too long, I think people start to look, oh, it's been on here for very long. That long, it's not, maybe this isn't the best company. I don't know what they think, really, but just telling you what works. And so every 2 weeks, set a timer on your watch, or your Alexa, your Siri, to reset those things, close them out, reopen them up anew every 2 weeks. Set your budgets. Sometimes you can get away with organic if you don't need them right away. You can try organic if you're getting enough people coming in just with organic. You can get a decent amount just by renewing every 2 weeks. But if you have an urgent needs, you got to apply some budget to them. So those are some things, people, that will help. And I'm telling you that confidently because it is helping me currently. I'm not fully staffed where I want to be, obviously, right now. I'm getting pretty close to it. But then that leads us into other subjects we've talked about, is once you get them hired, what are you doing to get them to stay? Help keeping the longevity of those people you're hiring. And that's where we're trying to, continue to rework our processes and make people feel the love more. Not make people, but help them feel the love more. But these are the things that are working for us and working for many other business owners out there that I've talked to. And I know it can help you guys and gals that are running your own businesses. And some of you are probably in desperate need for employees right now. So you can take this information, use it, and see some success from it. But I'm telling you, you can, even if you can do part of it and you'll see better results. But if you do the whole thing, starting from the core values all the way up to, replacing ads every 2 weeks, you're going to see the best results. And you're going to see better matches coming into your business. You're going to see your happiness level overall going up, because all of a sudden people start to think the way you think, and people start to act the way you act. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. But I'm telling you, when you're around people that share your values, your business just runs better. You don't have to times you feel like you have to micromanage. You don't need to do that, because those type of people understand what needs to be done, because they're already a core values match. They don't need things spelled out to them every second of every day, because they're a core values match. Speaking of core values match, if we can be a core values match for you, new clean commercial cleaning, that's what we're looking for. Obviously, we know we're not a match, we're not a perfect fit for everyone, but that's truly what we're looking for too. Is as we're doing business for other people, we want to have that match for the people we work with, because I'm sure you have those clients that you love to be with and love to be around and love to serve, and it makes things so much easier, instead of Nancy P Pants over there that or Dave Moody, that just constantly, he can never make them happy. I'm sure we've all experienced those type of people in our personal and business lives, and it's so much more enjoyable having people that share those values that you share as you do business with them. So if we can help you, give us a call at 208-254-7070, servicing businesses from and especially charter schools. We're especially doing a special offer right now is charter schools, and obviously commercial property management space. So from Burley all the way to Rexburg, we'd love to talk to you and help you out if we can be a core values match with you. So hope you guys got some information out of this today. This is one of those topics I don't think that it's going to be helpful. I know it's going to be helpful. So if you take this kind of information and start implementing it into your business, you will see better results. And I hope you send me an email later saying you were exactly right. I'm getting better results. These are things that are working for me. And like always, if you guys are feeling the love, take these episodes. If you really enjoyed this episode, share this episode to some of your network, and or to someone who you feel could use this episode right now in their business life, or whoever could use it, or one of your other favorite episodes. Share it. We'd love to continue to grow this podcast and continue to help other people provide profits for their business and for their families and for their employees. So until then, you guys have a fantastic day. Go out there and kill this week. Stay away from those negative Nancys, and you choose how happy you're going to be, not anyone else. Adios. See you later.
Congratulations on spending a couple of minutes getting a little bit smarter, having some fun, and supporting the Idaho business community. If you're feeling the love, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you are.